Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and today it's Wool Warehouse Wednesday number 7 and it's the 30th of October 2024. Welcome everybody. Hope you're all safe and well, and let's get into the video. This is the 4th time I've started this. So my phone just absolutely cut out. I got to about 10 minutes and it just decided to shut off. I thought, oh, getting a bit tired, it wants to have a sleep, but so not a clue what happened, but awfully sorry about the time of the download on Monday. It took all day. Made the video in the morning and it was hours and hours, and it still kept saying pending, uploading, pending. And in the end, because the weather was so bad, the clouds had more or less come down in almost in the back garden. We were in clouds because of the weather. So we got in the car, drove about a mile down the road where I do get a full signal, and I had to sit there for 20 minutes while it uploaded. So awfully sorry it took so long, but it's just the weather. We live, there's mountains all around us, at the back of us, and when the weather comes in, it does close in. So that was, I hope this one's going not too bad today, so hopefully this one will be fine. Anyway, so a few months ago, I use Wool Warehouse a great deal. I use it mainly all the time because we live, like I said, it's not in the middle of nowhere, but we've got towns. One town, Barmouth, is probably half an hour away, and the bigger town, Portmaddock, is probably 3/4 of an hour to an hour away. And they do have, there's a yarn shop in Portmaddock, but it's quite expensive. The Stylecraft Special DK, which is one that I've purchased a fair bit of, it's £2.76 a ball, whereas on Wool Warehouse it's 2.20, 2.40. Anyway, I just tend to use Wool Warehouse. They've got their own range of yarns called Yarnsmiths. So I bought the Snug as a Bug, which I reviewed last week, if you haven't seen that video, and they very, very kindly sent me an assortment of yarns, which I've been doing videos on each Wednesday. So if you go back to the Wool Warehouse Wednesdays, you'll see those. But the Create is like their general double knitting. I've purchased this with my own money. They didn't send me this, but I thought I'd just review it anyway, because I've been I had what I had for my birthday video. My husband bought me quite a few balls of it, and so did my daughter and son-in-law. Family buy me quite a few balls, just odd ones, so that I could see what the colours were, build up my colour selection. And mainly I do amigurumis or smaller items anyway, so the one ball was okay. So this week we're talking about, I showed you last week, the Create. It's Yarnsmiths Create in DK, and they've got 120 colours. These are all the colours they have. Lots of lovely pink tones, blue tones, green tones, naturals, neutrals, and reds and oranges. There's 100 gram. It's 100% acrylic, and the general price is £2.20. You get 290 meters on each ball. This is the cream, for example. I like they actually put the colours on. Some yarns don't, do they? But 100 gram, 290 meters, 317 yards, and you can wash and tumble dry and cool iron. They recommend a 4mm hook. So, and it's double knitting. For the next 6 days, it's on offer for £1.76. There's a 20% off. So for the next 6 days, this is still £1.76. and today's date, like I said, is the 30th. So up until about the 5th, 6th of November, then it'll go back to 220, but it's 176, which I think is a really, really good price. Now, what I wanted to make, what I really, really wanted to make, on Wool Warehouse, they've got patterns to purchase, but they also have a big selection of free patterns that are they're knit and crochet. And I saw this little jacket. It's just a plain little jacket. It's done in half. Well, the pattern is in UK terms, which when I learnt, I crocheted when I was little, but when I picked it up again, you know, I don't know, about, I'm just trying to think, about 8 or 9 years ago, I followed YouTube tutorials, and that happened to be Jada in Stitches and Krista at the Secret Yarnery, and sometimes Crystal at Bag o' Day, but they tended to be the USA terms. So that's mainly what I have in my brain, is because I learned like that. But this is UK terms. So what do they call it? Half treble. I would call that a double crochet in US terms, but it's half treble or half double crochet. And so that's all the stitches. 3 little buttons. Now this little boy's jacket is called Robbie. Design number 7042. Doesn't say who the designer is. But it goes from premature size. There's premature, baby, 0 to 6, 6 to 12, 1 to 2 years, and 2 to 3 years. So I thought I'd do the 2 to 3 years. I'm hoping to do 2, and then I'm not. Hopefully they'll fit either little Jonathan and little Dougie. So being that there's just over 2, I've used a 3.5mm hook, and the colours that I was doing this in are cornflower blue and stormy grey. Although the colour of that was a solid colour, I just thought, rather than do a solid colour, I thought I'd do a bit stripy. That's the solid colour look. I thought I'd just do something a little bit, mainly this colour, but then with a few stripes. So I started making it. Haven't tied any ends in, so excuse that. This is what I've done. This is the back panel. So I did grey, 8 rows of grey, couple of blue, 8, couple of blue, 8, couple of blue. Then you had to put these stitch markers, because that is going to be the back of the neck. This will be the top of the shoulders. And that took me quite a while to do. And because of the things I do each week, and I have for some reason been extra tired this week, I don't know. And I started this, I think it was Sunday, and I suddenly thought, oh, there's no way I'm going to get it finished. It was just too much pressure to try and get 2 sleeves, a left front and a right front. So this is all I've got done of that, but I will finish it and show you at some point. But it was lovely, lovely to work with. I haven't washed it obviously, but I'm sure it's going to wash, and I will try tumble drying it, and I'll tell you how that came out. But I absolutely love, it's nice, can be nice and warm for winter. Just not sure about the size. It just, well, yes, it's across here, it's about 11 inch, so it will be big enough. It just looked quite small there, but it will be big enough, I'm sure. So that's that, and I was so disappointed that I wasn't able to get something finished that I wanted to show. So I thought, well, I needed to have a completed object, because I just I just needed to, so I thought I'll do a little quick project that at least can be finished. So this was also a free pattern on the Wool Warehouse website. I might do a video how to navigate it, because not everybody knows I've been going on it for that long. I can just quickly click that. But the home button at the top, the little house or the lines, you click on that and you'll get a drop down box for yarn, accessories, haberdashery. If you go to patterns and books, and then you'll get a filter, and I always filter for free download. Click on free download, and then it'll say brand, and then I click on Yarnsmiths, and that's all the patterns for Yarnsmiths. Anyway, thinking of Christmas coming up, and I've got to do my little tree and whatnot, so I thought I'll do a little robin, because he's a nice little chubby robin. This is in Create, the DK Create, and this is a featured designer by Hooked on Candy, and it's Robin and Bluebird, design number 7144, but the designer was Hooked on Candy. So obviously I did the little robin. Where is he? Where's my little robin gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Because he fell on the floor. Oh dear. Come here. Oh, he's fell on the floor. Oh, bless you. Right, here he is, my little robin. Look at his little feet. How cute are those little feet? His little feet, that's his tummy patch. A little bit of striping on the wings, not much. That's his little tuft of that's his. He does sit up nicely. But you do the positive potato a little bit like this, where you just do that sort of a shape and that. Anyway, that's my little robin. And for this I used the jacket I used a 3.5mm hook. For the little robin I used a 2.5mm hook and 6mm safety eyes. I put safety eyes because it's just going to be a little ornament for me here. Rocking Robin, I think they called it, Rocking Robin. So I've used the latte for the main body of it. You just a tiny little bit of cream for the edge of the wing. I've already showed you the cream. And then there was a tiny little bit of primrose yellow for his feet and his beak, and then crimson for his tummy patch. His little red breast was in crimson. Whoops. Lovely red colour. So that is little Robin. Put him on the shelf behind me. Now also, is everything hiding today? Also with this yarn, here he is. If you'd have watched my normal episode on a Monday, this little Triceratops, I did him in the Yarnsmiths as well. So this colour, because I always, like I said, I always use Starcraft Special DK because I've got a lot of it. But I thought I'd use this. This colour was dark sage for that, and this was dark turquoise for that. So I've used the dark sage. I'm also working on a project that has got this pink berry in it, this lovely Pink Berry it's called. I'm working on a project which I haven't shown you yet, but it has to be in by tomorrow. It's for Litz's Crochet Through the Decades Cal, and I'm struggling to get that finished, but hopefully I can get it finished today and send it off the picture just in time for the 1970s year. So I'm using that, but I won't show you that. That'll be coming up, but I'm not far off finishing it. Right, so I've told you all of that. So where's the... Goodness me, you thought I'd be a bit more organised. Well, I was organised. Here's the colour chart. I just want to show you the colour charts again. Oops. So let me just hold you the colour chart so you can have a good look at all the beautiful colours. Like I said, there's 120 colours. Now, the sale price of $176 is for the next 6 days. But also in the Yarnsmiths Create, they do 30 colours in an Aran, which is a 4-weight. An Aran, they do 30 colours. And that's £2. That's £2.40. They do a baby 4-ply in the Create, and there's 7 colours in that. That's £2.20. They also do a baby Aran, which again the Aran is the 4-weight. There's 7 colours and it's £2.20 a ball. They do a baby DK, which is £2.20 and 7 colours. They do a Yarnsmiths Create Chunky, and they do 30 colours in the Chunky, and it's £1.76 at the moment. So that's on offer for the next 6 days. They do a Yarnsmiths Chunky Glitter, which is there's 25% off that. That's £2.25. That's for the next 6 days. And the colours are silver, white, red and green. And they also do a DK Glitter, the 4 colours, and there's a sale on there, £2.25. And there's also a Yarnsmiths Super Chunky, which at the moment is £1.76. And there's 30 different colourways in that. So they do have a lot of sales on, and like I said, there's just 6 days left of that sale, and then they go back to their normal prices. But the normal prices, I think, are reasonable too. And they're all these Yarnsmiths Create. What I was trying to say last week with the Snug as a Bug, they're Oecotex. Oecotex is what it is, and it means there's a certificate. You can go to the website and print off the certificate to say that they've been tested for any harmful chemicals, so there's no harmful chemicals. This is the Create colour palette for the baby DK. There's 13 different colours in the baby. So there's the pales, but there is a denim, and a baby mint, baby lilac, baby blue, soft blue, baby pink, soft pink, baby rose, a silver, a grey, a lemon, a cream, and an a white. So they're lovely baby colours as well. And like I said, they do a 4-ply, an even thinner one. So yes, that's all I've got today. I'm really disappointed I couldn't get the jacket finished, but I think just because I'm used to doing amigurumis, they just work up so quickly that when you come to do a little garment, you know, and you've got a back, 2 sleeves, 2 fronts, I was forgetting they do take that bit longer. And although I try crochet as much as I can, you know, you've got to do other things as well, haven't you? So yeah, so I'll get that finished and then show it on my Monday episodes. So thank you for all the best wishes from husband. He's got his MRI scan on a week Sunday, so we'll be a step further, knowing and hoping be able to get him out of some pain when we know the results of that. So I've got a lot of crocheting today with my little project for the Through the Decades cowl. I'm a bit late with it, but I feel like I'm playing catch up all the time. So I think next week I'll try and do a video on how to navigate the Wool Warehouse website. I don't know if anybody would be interested. I know a couple of you said, it's a bit. Sometimes the websites, they're a little bit difficult, aren't they? Until you get used to them, and they're all different sometimes. So I'll um, I'll set my laptop up and I'll see if I can do a video on just how to navigate the free patterns and some of the yarns I've spoke about, some of the yarns that I use or I've ordered from there. So yes, I hope you have a lovely rest of the week and weekend. I think we're going to visit my mum. She's in a care home, so we're going to visit mum on Saturday and yeah, visit the family as well. Hope to go and visit those. That'll be nice because we haven't been for a while with my husband's leg being so bad. But we're going to visit those on Saturday, like I said. So I'll be back with you on Monday for a full fun packed episode. Oh dear. I just keep thinking to myself, trying to, if you watched Monday's episode, I was trying to shake the googly eyes on a photograph, and that was never going to happen, was it? Oh dear, that was just. So I keep thinking about how silly that was. Never mind. We'll see what happens on Monday. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for watching every week, and thank you to my new subscribers for subscribing. We're getting towards that 1,000, so it'll be a nice giveaway for that when I reach 1,000. There's a big thank you to you all. It'd be nice if I could give 1,000 prizes, but I can't. But that'll be coming when I reach 1,000. So take care, everybody, and whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, be kind to each other, love one another, and just be kind and happy throughout your day. Always smile and be happy. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cold. If you're in a coming up to hot climates, keep cool. We're coming up to our autumn and winter, and it's definitely feeling a bit chilly at night. So keep warm, everybody. Love you all. See you Monday. Bye. Bye.